Today I want to talk to the victims of domestic violence. I realize this is not a popular video. However, it is really an important one, and especially those who have disabilities or are using a wheelchair, because you're more vulnerable. So if you've been in a relationship after 3 to 6 months and you're noticing the aggressiveness of your partner, that's something to pay attention to, because you really don't want it to go down the road of being yelled at constantly, that you can't do anything right, that you're slapped around, that your wheelchair is taken away from you, your wheelchair is broken on purpose. You can't do anything right, and your life and your safety is threatened. And even your money is taken away. Because you're in a wheelchair, you're not capable of using that money on your own. None of this is true, and none of this should be happening. There is a way out, my friend. There is a way out, but you need to ask for help. You're in a dangerous situation in which the abuser, whether it's he or she, needs help. You can't help them. It's not your responsibility. They need professional help, and they won't change until they get that professional help. A lot of times the victims think that if they stay, they can help them to change, and that is not true. So I want to encourage you today for you to get help from family, friends, and the police, and start planning to move out, to get away in a safe manner, because you don't know what the abuser's going to think or do. You know them. And I realize that sometimes you want to know where they are at all times so you don't get hurt again. However, that's what other people are there for, to think for you and to help you to stay safe. So I really want to encourage all those and wheelchair users who are trapped in a situation like this, that you start planning to get your team together that will help you get away from the violence. You're not responsible for fixing it, and if you stay, it's not going to get better. It won't, until the abuser gets professional help. So there is a way out, and that's what I want to say over and over again. But you have to plan it. You have to get your team that's going to give you support, that's going to help you put a plan together and move you out as soon as possible. You don't deserve this at all. You're a human being. We need you, your grace, your gifts, your laughter, your skills. We need all of that. We don't want it trapped in some situation of domestic violence. So start thinking up here. Make the plan up here. Whether it's to go into shelter, whether it's to stay with family at a distance, whether it's to stay at a shelter. There's a lot of domestic violence shelters out there, and there's a lot of services for victims of domestic violence because it is a dangerous situation. When the police go into a domestic violence situation, it is the most dangerous situation they have to confront in their entire career. A lot of police get shot or killed, injured. So that's them. Now, how about you? You're in a wheelchair. And you might say, well, I know how to handle him. I know how to stop the violence. And the question is, do you? Because it's happening over and over and over again. So I'm pleading with you to make a plan and to move out. Leave that person with their anger, with their trauma, with whatever's going on with them. Let them deal with it on a professional level. You don't deserve this at all, ever, today or tomorrow. So I'm hoping you hear my call here to really start making the plan of moving out and getting the care you need. If your doctor has already noticed it, and has already encouraged you and has already given you materials, has already spoken to you, I'm speaking to you again. So I really want, a team to come forward to help you to move out. Even if it's just one victim of domestic violence in a wheelchair, it's worth it to me.